Hello everyone, welcome back to another fun fall video. I'm going to take you along with us on this beautiful fall day and then kind of show you a few things that we have been getting done throughout this season. We're going to start off the day with getting the children ready for school and get our day started here. I hope you all are having a great fall and enjoying the cooler weather and trying to slow down, but also getting ready for the holidays. It's kind of a battle sometimes, but just trying to take one day at a time and enjoy each day as it comes. Once I drop the kids off at school, I'm going to run into town to pick up a grocery order as well as do a few errands. I had to run into the hardware store for a few things, so we're going to do that before we head home as well. And as I was drinking my Dunkin', I just noticed these adorable little winter scenes here on the cup. It's so cute, and sometimes it's the little things. After we picked up our groceries and then we headed home, Weston was excited to play outside for a little bit. Alright, so we are back home now, and so I'm going to dive into another project, get something else started here out here in our entrance or mudroom laundry area. So we've been wanting to kind of do a room makeover here since last winter, and I thought I'd get it done during the summer, but it hasn't happened yet. So I would like to get started on this project and see what we can get done this afternoon yet. One problem we have out here is we just don't really have storage space for like coats and boots, the shoes, all the things that happen out here during the winter time. Just getting that stuff kind of tucked away out of sight a little bit more, make it a little bit more presentable. And then also kind of this situation over here, the laundry area is just kind of out for all to see, and I'd kind of like to somehow kind of close that up when not in use. I'm going to go ahead and get all the walls painted. That is something that desperately needs to be done out here. Just get everything freshened up, give it a nice coat of paint. And we'll kind of see what all we get done out here as we go along. We might kind of change our minds as we dive into it, but for now that's kind of the plan. We have a cabinet to put over on this wall over here to kind of corral a lot of the coats and the boots, shoes, that type of thing. And then I also have another cabinet for the wall over on that side for just some storage, that things that don't really have a home right now, that I don't really know where to go with, so it just kind of gets put out here. Namely that shampooer there behind me. I don't really have a closet where I can put it somewhere out of the way, so it just kind of sits out here. So hopefully I can get that put into a cabinet just kind of out of the way as well. So we're gonna go from there, but I thought to kind of make this a little bit easier for myself, I think I'm going to focus on the laundry corner back there first. Kind of move everything out, get everything out of the way, and get that painted back there. That's going to be kind of a pain to paint. It's kind of tight back in there, and so I thought I'd work on that first, get that out of the way, get that painted, and get everything put back before we start out here in the main area. So hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier for myself. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and see how far we get today. So for the laundry items that I'm going to be using while we're doing all of this, I'm gonna just put it in a laundry basket and have it just sitting here kind of out of the way, but where I can easily get to it so that it's not packed away somewhere, and hopefully that'll make it a little bit easier.
Getting our little laundry area cleared out here just made me realize once again how much stuff you can cram into a small area. Once you go to get it all out and put it somewhere, you realize how much stuff you can cram into a corner with these bins and things. So hopefully once I go to put everything back, I can kind of sort through some of this stuff and get rid of things that we are not using anymore, and just kind of do a little bit of minimalizing, and hopefully the things that we don't need won't go back again. As all home renovation and room makeover projects go, this little corner took a turn. We decided to scrape the ceilings. They were what I call the popcorn ceilings, and just not very nice to look at. So we went ahead and scraped those down and put some more joint compound on them. Now we have to wait until that dries. So until then, I'm going to show you some clips of our fall this far and the things that we have been staying busy with. Whenever we get the chance, we like to head out to the woods where Lamar has been working in the evenings. So this was fun to all go out. Weston wanted to take his little chainsaw along as well and help with the wood cutting. So we just had a nice evening out together and getting some work done while also just being together. The evening was absolutely gorgeous. The sun was so pretty as it was setting, and we had a beautiful moon come out across the sky. It was absolutely lovely. Another thing that we've been working on is some landscaping here where we redid at the garage. We got a bunch of these little trees to plant at the other end where the concrete stops, just kind of as a backdrop for hopefully a nice flower bed in the front then. And I'm hoping to get some ideas throughout this winter, and maybe in the springtime we can finish that up then. But for now, we're going to get these little trees planted, and then I also want to put up a little soaker hose so that I can keep them well watered throughout the fall and the winter time. I did go ahead and plant them in some real like potting soil. Where we are at, we have that red clay soil, and I thought this might give them just a little bit more of an advantage to hopefully survive. Now that the little trees are all planted, I'm going to set up our little watering system here to where we can hopefully keep them well watered, and we can also add in some fertilizer if we want to. So we're going to get those watered and leave the water running for a little bit here. And in the meantime, we are just enjoying our fall scenery around the property here. Even though I'm not much of a fall girl, you have to admit that this is absolutely stunning.
Alright, so I am back here in the entrance again, and I'm getting ready to go ahead and sand all of the joint compound that we put up, just kind of smoothing out some of those rough edges, the corners and things. So I'm hoping that that will be good enough, and then we can start painting. So I'm going to go ahead and get the sanding done. I'm going to remove my camera equipment out of the room, get it out of here so I don't ruin my equipment. But we will be back in a bit. Moving on to paint, I'm going to go ahead and give it a first coat, and I decided to go with our green from the kitchen. I thought maybe this would look good out here, and it kind of coordinates with the kitchen, which is right beside it, and you kind of see out into this room from the kitchen as well. So, and I really love this color. I think it'll look good out here. And I think I'm also going to paint the ceiling as well. I'm going to do it back here in this little corner here in the laundry area, see if I like it before I move out here in the main room. But I'm going to go ahead and give it the first coat and see how it looks.
First of all, I'm going to go around all the edges, get all that trim work done before we start rolling. And just as it was going on, I was so glad I went with this green color. I think this is such a pretty color. Even though I liked the blue that was there before, this just seems a lot more calmer and a little bit more me. I'm also glad I decided to do a color drench of this room just for something different. Being we will eventually be remodeling our home here, I wanted to try a few things out here in the entrance just to see if I like it. Just trying out a few different things here in our home before we go to remodel. That way I know a little bit more, hopefully, what I like and what we want to do then. So here is the laundry area all painted. The paint is still wet, but it is looking really good. I can't wait to see how it looks when it dries. Now just prepping the rest of the room. I'm going to start by removing all of the coats, shoes, boots, this little shoe rack that I had made that I always thought I would paint, never got around to it. So we're gonna leave that for now and take you outside to our garage project, show you what else happened here. They did get the footers all poured where the drain goes and where the walls will be, and then they will come in a day or so to pour the walls. We have walls, y'all. So I'm going to take you out here and show you what we have. There is that one over there. It goes around the corner. And then over here we have that one. Now there's concrete inside those walls. So what you see behind me is where they pour the concrete into to form up the walls. So we have a slope coming down behind me, and then on the other side will be the stairs. So that is that side. We have our drain, and then over on this side we have the walls going around the corner here, just kind of finishing off where the driveway will continue that way. I can see it in my head and it's looking really good, but we've got a couple more steps before that finished look. I'm going to leave you with that for today. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.